On the block, tough shot with a hand in her face, gets it off the glass and down.
Riedel crosses the timeline for the Cardinals, gets it to Greer on the near side. She tries to dribble out of a double team, and she does. She passes it off to Riedel, who drives down the middle of the lane, who falls down, ball's on the floor, and they're going to call a jump ball.
It'll be a turnover for the Cardinals, and what the Lady Eagles did, good teams do this, they switch up defenses on you. They went to a 2-3 zone. The Cardinals did not recognize it and dribbled right into a double team on that 2-3 zone out front.
2-2 is our score, a minute and a half into this ball game. Ellinwood with the ball, tries to get it inside, but it is taken away by Jordan Greer of the Cardinals, and she will dribble it back the other way and crosses the timeline. Even at 2 right now, 6:20 left first quarter. Olivia Lowry has the basketball on the far side, and she tries to get a jump pass, but holds on to the ball, and she will travel another turnover against the Lady Cardinals.
Well, she jumped up in the air, which you don't want to do, but good defense down low. Who she was going to pass it to was open when she left the ground, but by the time she got ready to pull the trigger on the pass, the defense had gone around in front.
Sophie Hayes dumps the ball inside and gets it into Blake Wilt, and she tries to, and they tie her up, and it's going to be a jump ball back the other way. Alternate possession gives the ball back to the Lady Cardinals.
2 turnovers for either teams, both of them back-to-back here in the last couple of possessions. Lady Cardinals have the ball tied up at 2-2, 5:58 left in the first.
Greer controls the handle out front for the Cardinals. Now they swing it around the perimeter, and Sheehaw gets it on the left baseline, and she tries to get it inside to Greer, and that's tipped out of bounds, but Cardinals will keep possession under the bucket.
Ellinwood coach didn't like the way the Lady Eagles were playing their man-to-man, and the last 2 possessions are in that 2-3 zone.
Olivia Lowry triggers inside, gets it to Kester, who makes a quick cut, shoots down the lane, and the shot is no good. Back iron off, and it goes to Ellinwood with the rebound. Here they come the other way. Rachel Dole dribbles down the lane, and she'll take a jump shot and make the shot. That's 2 points for Rachel Dole. It's now 4-2. Ellinwood with the advantage, 5.5 to go in the first period.
That's her game. She is really good off the dribble and about 5'9" or 5'10". Once she gets into the paint, it's 2 points.
Michaela Rito turns the ball over, loses the handle, and it goes quickly the other way on the fast break. Takes Sophie Hayes down the middle of the lane and goes from the left block. Puts another 2 up and good. That's 4 points for Hayes. It's now 6-2 Ellinwood.
That's one thing about this Lady Eagle team. If you turn the ball over or they get a rebound, you better get back. They're going to push it in transition.
Michaela controls the handle, kicks it out to Lowry. Now she gets it back at the top of the key, swings it across to Jordan Greer, left free throw line extended. She dumps it inside to Sheehaw, who tries a shot, and it's blocked. Ward takes the basketball and outlets out to Hayes, and the Ellinwood Eagles will now slow it down and set up their offense. Hayes now crossing the timeline and sets it up at the top of the key. Swings it to the right, free throw line extended quickly, and it's dumped right down inside to Kelsey Ward, and she gets 2 points, and a timeout will be taken by Mandy Mason. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. 8-2 our score. We'll be back with more from Ellinwood on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
Well, that's what they do. We've seen their talent. Hayes, Dole,
Nothing ever stays the same, especially our vision. Eyesight can change dramatically in just 1 year. That's why the office of Dr. Tyler Schramer in Hoisington recommends getting your eyesight checked annually so you can enjoy life to the fullest. Call Dr. Tyler Schramer, just south of the Dairy Queen in Hoisington.
Here's Paul Snap.
For many years, First Kansas Bank has been awarded the highest 5-star rating for safety and soundness. Over the years, First Kansas Bank has earned this coveted 5-star rating.
Dr. Blake Harris bringing you action from Ellinwood High School. 8-2 the score. Ellinwood up on the Lady Cardinals with 4.5 left in the first period. Riley Kester has the basketball, picks up her dribble, now swings it to a cutting Michaela Rito, who tries to dump it inside to Lowry, but it's taken away by Hayes of Ellinwood, and they get the ball back off another Cardinal turnover. Back the other way, here comes Ellinwood, gets it left free throw line extended, now gets it up top to Rachel Dole. She tries a crossover dribble on the defense of Kester. Her shot off the back iron is no good and rebounded by Riedel of Hoisington. She goes quickly the other way.
The Ellinwood Eagles back in a man-to-man these last 2 possessions.
Sheehaw will take a 3 from the near side, and that one's off the iron, no good. Rebound is tipped around, and it's going to be played and saved from the out-of-bounds line by Hayes of Ellinwood. She dumps it quickly the other way, gets it to Ward in transition, but she misses the bucket. But a rainbow shot is taken by Jenna Snell, and that's her first 2 points. And it's now 10-2 Ellinwood, 3:40 left first period.
Well, that's Ellinwood off the missed shot by the Hoisington Cardinals in transition. The big girl in the paint leads them down the floor.
Another turnover by the Cardinals as Sophie Hayes takes the ball away. Back the other way, here comes Ellinwood. Transition again, dumps it inside, and this one is going to be an and one. 2 points go up for Blake Wilt. Her first two, she'll go to the free throw line to try to make the conventional 3-point play. 12-2 our score right now. The foul is going to be charged against Jordan Greer. Her first personal, first team foul. 3:25 left, first period.
Well, in transition, like we've talked about all night long, they have outnumbered us, whether it's 2-on-3, 3-on-4, and they find the open person. They complete the and one, take a 13-2 lead with 3:25 left in the first.
They'll set up a little light pressure in the backcourt. The Ellinwood Eagles will inbounds now, and Jordan Greer will control the handle and cross the timeline. Greer trying to make a move out front, spins into the lane, now kicks it back out to Lowry, who swings it across to Sheehaw. Sheehaw with the basketball, gets it to the far side. Who just checked in is Abby Damel for the Cardinals, tries to get inside to Lowry. Lowry can't control the handle, and there's going to be, is that a jump ball, Dr. Blake Harris?
Yes, sir, jump ball. Cardinals
will keep
have the arrow, but 5 turnovers here in the first so far. They have 5 points off of those turnovers.
Jordan Greer will control the handle out front, top of the key for the Cardinals. Swings it across to Abby Sheehaw. And now she will look inside, can't find anyone, kicks it out to Lowry, who has it between the rings. Hayes goes for a steal for Ellinwood, can't get it. Lowry picks up the dribble, gets it to Greer. Greer tries to make a move on her defender, gets it to the far baseline. Her pass out front is intercepted by Hayes, and she is going to step on the out-of-bounds line, and Hoisington will keep possession on their side of the court.
Unfortunate for the Cardinals, back-to-back turnovers. We turn it over. Sophie Hayes, quick hands, gets the ball, but comes down with a heel on the side court line, and we get the ball back as they stay in their man-to-man, putting a lot of pressure on our perimeter dribblers, particularly all the way around the three-point arc.
Jordan Greer quickly takes a drive down the lane, and she's fouled on her way to the bucket. She will be going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, nice move by Jordan off the left-hand dribble, goes down the lane, goes through the help defense, puts it up, gets fouled, doesn't make the shot, but she has 2 shots.
13-2 is our score. The Cardinals down by 11, 2:34 left first period. First shot by Greer is up and good.
That's a good way to get off the 2, at least get down on the 3 points for the Lady Cardinals. Only 3 points so far here in the first period.
And Jordan Greer has all 3 of those. She will try to add to that total and does with her 4th point, knocking down both free throws. It's now 13-4 Ellinwood, quickly back the other way. Controlling the basketball now for the Eagles is Panning, and the ball is taken away by Michaela Riedel. She dribbles all the way to the bucket, takes it up, and she is fouled on the shot, and she will now go to the free throw line to try to add to the 4 points the Cardinals have right now in this basketball game.
Yeah, nice steal by Michaela. Quick hands. They tried to throw it over her head. She just reached up, snatched the ball, didn't wait, took off on the full court dribble, goes right to the rack. Misses her first of 2, but nice steal and wait, and that's what you need to do. You need to pressure this Ellinwood team, give them a little more of their own medicine off the dribble.
Second free throw is good by Michaela Riedel. It's now 5 points for the Cardinals versus 13 for the Eagles. Last foul was charged against Thomas of Ellinwood, and it's 2:18 left in the first period. Ellinwood with the basketball and the lead right now. Getting it inside is going to be Brooke Panning at the free throw line. Tries to dump it down, and it's stolen away by Abby Sheehaw. Sheehaw outlets out. Now Greer controls the handle. Mandy Mason calls out a play, and a whole slew of players is going to be checking in for the Eagles the next dead ball. Greer controls the ball between the rings. Looks to run the offense against the man-to-man of the Ellinwood Eagles. Sheehaw swings it to Riedel. Riedel dribbles down the lane and passes it down to Damel. Damel can't quite control the handle, but they got her on the arm, and it's going to be the 4th team foul against the Ellinwood Eagles.
Not untypical or atypical for the Lady Eagles team. They are aggressive, so they usually get a lot of fouls called against them. The Lady Cardinals have gone to a 3-2 zone on their defensive end, and it's really kind of slowed down the Lady Eagle offense in the half court.
Greer inbounds for the Cardinals, gets it to Sheehan. She swings it around to Riedel. They get it to Greer in the corner. She'll try a 3. Nothing but net. It is good. Now 7 points for Jordan Greer. It's 13-8 Ellinwood, 1:35 left first period.
On the inbounds play, a kind of a traditional play. No one went with our best shooter from the outside, Jordan Greer, and she nailed the 3 from the deep corner.
Ellinwood now controls, and they'll try a deep 3 out front, and this one hits nothing and goes out of bounds, and it'll be Cardinals basketball after the shot by Rachel Dole that missed everything, Dr. Blake Harris.
Yeah, she It won't bother her at all, though. She's that kind of shooter. She's will keep shooting the basketball. One shot doesn't bother her. That time, even though she didn't hit anything, don't look for her to quit shooting.
1 minute left, first period. A dump down inside from Riedel is knocked away, and now a shot by Damel is blocked, and Ward controls the handle, and they're going to be calling a foul against the Lady Cardinals. This one is going to be coming against Riley Kester for first personal.
A little more aggressive for the Lady Cardinals, though, down off the rebound. At least the Lady Eagles are not in transition. Off of the rebound, gives the Cardinals a chance to set up that 3-2 zone, which has caused the Eagles a little bit of trouble.
53 seconds left, first period. Eagles up by 5. A shot in the lane is taken by Dole, and it's no good, but she gets a rebound. She takes another shot up that's no good. Fighting for the rebound is Kelsey Ward. She puts up a shot that's no good, but she's fouled on the way up. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot.
Yeah, let them crash the boards. Once Dole broke the perimeter of that 3-2 zone into the paint, the Lady Cardinals did match them with a presence in the paint. They were able to get 2 offensive rebounds and now go to the line for 2 as Ward hits the first of 2.
Foul was charged against Abby Sheehaw. That was her first personal, third team foul. The score right now is 14-8 in favor of the Ellinwood Eagles with 43 seconds left in the first period.
You know, after being down 13-2, it's a kind of a nice little comeback for the Lady Cardinals. 15-8 doesn't look near as bad as 13-2.
Ward did knock down that second one, making it 15-8. Now Cardinals have it with 37 seconds left in the first period. Going all the way to the bucket is Riley Kester, and she is fouled on the way. And now she will be taking a walk to the charity stripe.
Nice cross-court dribble by the freshman Riley Kester at the top of the key. Looks like they're going to give her 2 shots. Was able to get down the lane with her left hand, and it was in a shooting motion. She didn't get the ball even close to the basket, but they fouled her on the way up.
Foul was charged against Brooke Panning, her first personal, 5th team foul. First shot up by Kester is good.
Has one more coming, Riley, after the nice dribble penetration against that man-to-man defense.
Trying to match the physicality of the Ellinwood Eagles like Coach Mason was looking to do so far in the game as the second free throw is up and good for Kester. She knocks them both down. It's now a 5-point deficit for the Cardinals, 30 seconds left first period.
Lady Cardinals 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. That's why they crawled back into this game.
Ellinwood trying to set up an offense against the 3-2 zone of the Lady Cardinals. 20 seconds left first period. Dumping it inside to Ward. It's knocked out of bounds. Ellinwood will keep possession with 15 seconds on the clock.
Now, Lady Cardinals, this 3-2 zone, really active on the perimeter, giving Ellinwood still a little bit of trouble. The only thing they've done well right now against this is a dribble penetration by Dole.
Dump inside to Hayes. She'll take a short jumper from the baseline. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound to Greer. She has 5 seconds, and she crosses the timeline, quickly goes. She takes a jump shot. A 3 is on the way, and off the rim, no good. And that will end the first period of action. Our score, 15-10 in favor of the Ellinwood Eagles. You are listening to the Hoisington Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
Dr. Blake Harris and staff encourage and support all high school students.
Here's Paul Snap.
For many years, First Kansas Bank has been awarded the highest 5-star rating for safety and soundness. Over the years, First Kansas Bank has earned this coveted 5-star rating by making high-quality loans and keeping our customers' money safe and sound.
Member FDIC.
Jeff and Jenny Zoller support the area youth by sponsoring this Cardinal Sports broadcast. They own JRZ Enterprises, your full-service geological company on Main in downtown Hoisington. JRZ Enterprises works to provide fuels that drive America, and they're a proud member of the oil and gas industry in Kansas.
After tonight's game, go to midksnews.com for up-to-date area sports scores. You'll also find area breaking news coverage and more provided by the Tiller and Toiler, the Hoisington Dispatch, and the Central Kansas Rocket. Jot it down. That's midksnews.com.
Filling in for Mike Hesher, but as always alongside is Dr. Blake Harris. Lady Cardinals facing off against the rival Ellinwood Eagles. Our score at the beginning of the second period is 15-10. Ellinwood has the lead and the rock right now. Controlling it out front for the Eagles is Dole. She swings it around the perimeter and gets the ball back. She takes a 3 on the way. No good, but the quick rebound by Ward. She cleans up the trash and puts it right back for 2.
Yeah, that's one thing you can't let them do is get on the boards that time out of the 3-2 zone. Sometimes it's hard to rebound out of that. Gives them 2 shots on the second chance.
Ball is stolen away from Greer by Dole. She goes quickly the other way, and she is pushed on the layup attempt. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and another foul is going to be charged against the Cardinals, the 4th team foul, and this one is coming against Riley Kester, her second personal.
Well, you can't let them get on the offensive glass, and he can't turn the ball over either. 8 turnovers so far for the Lady Cardinals. They have 5 points off of those turnovers, so in one respect they could have a bunch more, but you can't turn the ball over against a transition team, particularly like the Eagles.
Dole misses the first free throw. The second one is off and also no good. Greer takes the rebound, and she goes quickly up ahead for the Lady Cardinals. Crosses the timeline, and now she dribbles down the lane, takes a jump shot. It's good.
Oh, nice full court dribble, Jordan Greer. They lost track after a crossover dribble, and she got by her defender. No one came to her in the paint, and she scores.
Ellinwood gets the ball into the middle of the zone, and it's trying to be kicked outside by Panning, but she just throws it out of bounds. Another turnover against the Ellinwood Eagles.
Tried to throw it to her post player way out on the wing, who does not have the quickness to run down an errant bounce pass, and just bounced it into the first row of the Hoisington cheering section on this side of the gym.
17-12 is our score. Ellinwood up by 5. 7 minutes left, second period. A 3 on the way by Jordan Greer, and she knocks it down.
Nice assist, good recognition. Again, losing track of Jordan Greer up there against Victoria. Jordan was plagued with foul trouble, but she had the look of a scorer that night, and she does tonight also.
Her second 3, and this 3 is on the way by Kelsey Ward, and she misses it, but the offensive board goes to Ellinwood, and they get another shot opportunity, and another one is missed. Rebound is bounced around. Riley Kester controls it. 3 Ellinwood Eagles surround her, and they are going to call a jump ball, but Hoisington will keep possession. 17-15 is our score right now. 6:30 left, second period.
Yeah, Cardinals, nice little comeback after being down 13-2 on the road, hostile gym. Says a lot for these girls to come back the way they have. All keyed, I think, by the 3-2 zone switch.
And a pass inside by Riedel is kicked by Ellinwood, so we will have the Hoisington Cardinals keeping possession on their end of the floor. Now a substitution. Presley Smith will check out. Abby Shea back in the game for the Cardinals. Triggering underneath will be Olivia Lowry. Lowry looks inside, now does kick it out to Greer. She'll try a shot from that corner. Once again, the 3 this time is no good. Rebounded by Hayes, and they quickly come back the other way. Kelsey Ward has the basketball, gets it back inside, goes off the hands of Hayes, and Panning takes a shot that's no good. And the Cardinals will rebound. Jordan Greer has it, now kicks it up ahead to Riedel. Riedel with the basketball, dumps down inside, a 2-on-1 situation, and Sheeha finishes at the bucket. Her first 2 points, it's now even at 17 apiece.
Off the dribble from about half court, Michaela Riedel, what a pass. Abby Sheeha down on the block, finishes off the glass.
Skip pass by Ward, goes the opposite end as Hayes drives baseline, and she loses the basketball. It's knocked out of bounds by the Cardinals. Ellinwood will keep possession with the game tied at 17. 5:46 left, second period.
Sophie Hayes so good on the baseline off the dribble, but Olivia Lowry, great defense to keep her from getting to the rim.
Dole drives down the lane, and she misses a shot that she took a running jump shot. Riedel controls the basketball, spins across the timeline, and Mason thought there was some contact, but a quick drive by Greer to the baseline. This one's no good, but she gets a rebound, and she is fouled on the putback.
Now, nice dribble drive. That time, Michaela Riedel controls it at half court, gets it to Greer. Off the dribble down the baseline, she misses the shot, gets her own rebound, and is at the line for 2 shots for the Lady Cardinals, are 5 out of 6.
Brooke Panning charged with the personal foul, her second, as Greer knocks down the first of 2 shots. She's now got 13 points.
Jordan Greer's the scorer. She does a lot for this basketball team, and as long as she's not on the bench in foul trouble, she will be a major factor in the game.
Abby Damel comes into the game for the Cardinals as Greer's second free throw is off the mark. Rebounded by Ward. She outlets out to Dole. Dole controls the basketball and now swings it at the top of the key. Ward has it, looks inside, can't find anybody, now goes far side, and then gets the ball at the top of the key. She gets it inside to Hayes, who quickly kicks it out to Dole. She tries a 3 that's no good, but a rebound again on the offensive glass is made by the Ellinwood Eagles as 2 points goes up for Tani Arndt of the Lady Eagles, and Mason quickly looks to her bench to try to get someone for some physicality to match the Eagles inside.
Arndt's one of their first or second substitutes, and she's really come on as the season has gone on as Ellinwood gets a tie-up. So the Lady Cardinals turn the ball over. 9th turnover in the first quarter, but Arnold come in. She's really physical, and as she showed with the strength she had on that last shot to just rip it away from the Lady Cardinals and get it up over the rim.
19-18 the score. Lady Cardinals down by 1. A dump inside by Ward as she was standing in the middle of the lane but just overshot her target. It goes out of bounds. A turnover gives the ball back to the Lady Cardinals.
And as we didn't do in the first couple of possessions, we collapsed on her when she caught the ball.
Full timeout taken by Mandy Mason. We'll take it with them. It's 19-18, 4:47 left, second period. Cardinals down by 1. You're listening to the Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
What if your teenage son or daughter could make serious headway toward a well-paying career in a field that they are passionate about while they're still in high school? And how about if they would pay no college tuition on dozens of the required technical courses? Interested? Call Barton Community College today. Find out how you can get driven at Barton.
Rotomix has led the industry for over 20 years by building a quality product and continually improving the design. The staggered rotor is specifically designed to meet the challenges of feeding wet or dry distiller's grains. Rotomix, frequently copied, never duplicated.
Like a good neighbor, Kathy Burt State Farm Insurance has always been there to help sponsor Hoisington Cardinal Athletics. She's also there to help you with your insurance coverage, auto, home, health, and life. State Farm is there for you. Kathy Burt State Farm Insurance, South Main, Hoisington.
USD 431 Hoisington Public School.
For the inbounds, they actually already inbounded it, but the Ellinwood cheerleaders were still on the court, so they had to stop play and run them off, Dr. Blake Harris.
Well, I thought it was because we weren't ready. They look, they always look for us, right?
Of course, right? That's what they were doing, I'm sure. Michaela Riedel controls the ball for the Lady Cardinals, gets it to Riley Kester, who quickly dribbles down, almost loses the handle, but keeps control. And she will now look and get it over to Jordan Greer on that corner. She drives inside. A shot is up and good as she drives baseline right to the bucket. 2 more points for Jordan Greer.
Yeah, controlled dribble. Didn't leave her feet. Waited to see what the defense gave her. Unforced turnover by the Eagles gives the Lady Cardinals the ball back. But Jordan Greer, instead of taking 2 big steps as she gained space on the baseline, saw that a defender came over for help, so she just pulled up with a nice little runner from about 4 feet. Just a terrific play by Jordan Greer.
19-20. The Lady Cardinals do have the 1-point advantage right now based on stellar play of Jordan Greer. 4 minutes left, second period. Keller Riedel has the ball, gets it to the top of the key to Riley Kester. She drives and kicks it out to Riedel, who gets it right back to Greer. Greer drives down the bucket once again. A nice dump down inside to Abby Damel, and she finishes at the rim. 2 points for Abby Damel and 2 more for the Cardinals to give their lead back up to 3 points.
If you're a defense, what do? You pay attention to Jordan Greer. She drew everyone to her that time. Off the dribble, dumped it over. Abby Damel was ready for the pass and caught it and finished off the glass. Nice little twosome there by Greer and Damel to get 2 points.
Ellinwood down with the basketball. 3:30 left, second period. Down by 3 to the Lady Cardinals. Controlling it out front is Dole. She gets it to Arndt, who makes a nice move down low and shakes off her defender, takes it right to the goal, and scores 2 more points.
She really comes in and gives them a lot of energy. Very quick, very strong, and is able to finish plays in the paint.
22-21, Lady Cardinals up by 1. A nice pass gets it to Kester, but she can't finish at the rim as she falls down, and the rebound is taken by Ellinwood. Quickly the other way, here comes Dole. She makes a crossover at the free throw line, and there's going to be a foul called against the Lady Cardinals.
I think it's Abby Damel just ran over a screen. Abby brings a lot of physical play, and that time a screen, of her teammates told her to watch out for the screen. She just ran right over Tammy Arndt, and the officials saw it, so we get the foul.
First personal against Abby Damel. She will take a seat on the bench. Back in the game is Olivia Lowry for the Cardinals. 3 minutes left, second period. Cardinals up by 1, 22-21. Inside to Ward, she hits a cutting Sophie Hayes. The ball was in and out, but gets her own rebound, working hard. Put back is no good. Now this one is rebounded out by Lowry. She gets it to Greer. Greer throws it quickly up ahead to Kester, who eyes the three-pointer, now drives. She is dribbling on her knees and gets it kicked right back out to Greer. Greer tries a crossover. It's almost stolen away. Player is diving on the floor, and a tie-up is going to be called. This one's going to keep the basketball with the Hoisington Lady Cardinals. A lot of bodies on the floor there, Dr. Blake Harris.
Yeah, and the tie-up gives the ball to the Cardinals on the possession, who have a 1-point lead with 2:35 left in the half.
Riedel gets a screen, moves off of it, now kicks to Lowry. Far side now to Greer, right free throw line extended. Lowry wide open underneath. She takes a jump shot that's no good. Rebound to Ward, and here come the Eagles once again. Outlet out, quickly up to Hayes, who gets it to Ward. She tries a three. This one's off the rim, no good. Working hard on the board are the Ellinwood Eagles as usual. They get a rebound and go right back up, and the Lady Cardinals will be called with another foul, the 6th charged against the Cardinals.
Yeah, hitting the boards hard gives them another chance on the possession, but Lady Cardinals are battling them down there. It's not an easy offensive rebound. The game has really changed since the early moments.
Quick dump down inside off the inbound, goes to Ward, and she knocks it down from the right block. 2 more for Ward gives her 8. It's now 23-22. Ellinwood on top, 2 minutes left, second period.
Just what the Ellinwood coach wants. An easy pass off the inbounds play to their center down low.
Riedel dumps it quickly inside to a wide open Sheeha, and she finishes at the bucket. That's going to give her 4 points, and the Cardinals right back up by 1 point. 1:45 left, second period. 2-pointer on the way, just inside the 3-point arc is going to go down for Brooke Panning, her first 2 points, and right back the other way. The Ellinwood Eagles are up by 1 with $1:35 left in the second period.
With a toe on the line in transition, she nails it after Michaela Riedel had a great assist.
Michaela Riedel takes the shot right at the free throw line, and she knocks down a jumper. That gives Riedel 2 points, 2 and 3, giving it a 26-25 advantage for the Cardinals. Just over a minute left in this second period. Dump down inside quickly to Arndt. She gets 2 more, 5 and 6 for her, and a timeout, 30-second timeout called by Coach Mason of the Cardinals. Cardinals down by 1 with $1:11 left in the second period. You're listening to the Hoisington Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
USD 431 Hoisington Public Schools provides all students an education that supplies necessary skills for lifetime learning and prepares them for their future. Each student will be provided an environment in which they can learn to their full potential. Hoisington Public Schools.
As a fan, you have a right to enjoy good sportsmanship as well as a responsibility to practice it. Donald E. Reif Jr., attorney at law, reminds you that at all high school sporting events, the student athlete is supposed to be the center of attention, not the fan in the stand. Donald E. Reif Jr., attorney at law, located on Main Street in Hoisington.
The Hoisington Veterinary Hospital, located just south of Hoisington.
It's Dr. Blake Harris with you, giving you Lady Cardinal action. Been a good game so far, Dr. Blake Harris. Back and forth we go.
Back and forth, both teams scoring a lot of points in the last 4 or 5 possessions, and Coach Mason didn't like it that they came down and scored easily after we had scored.
Greer tries to drive inside, now kicks it out to Riedel. Cardinals down by 1 point, 50 seconds left. On the drive, Michaela Riedel is going to be fouled by Ellinwood, and that will put them in the bonus. It'll be a 1-and-1. See if Michaela Riedel can hit the front end of this 1-and-1. The foul is going to be charged against Jenna Snell, her first personal, and of course the 7th team foul against Ellinwood.
Michaela Riedel's maybe one of the best passers you'll see off the dribble, running out of the point guard spot. She got fouled off the dribble down the lane, and right, the official blew the whistle, but she had laid a perfect pass down low to a teammate for an easy bucket, but she hits the front end of a 1-and-1, so Michaela gets that second chance as the Lady Cardinals are 7 out of 9 so far from the free throw line.
Second free throw on the way also rolls in for Michaela. She now has 5 points, and the Lady Cardinals back up by 1. It's 28-27, 45 seconds left in the second period. Swings over to Sophie Hayes. She now kicks it out to Panning, and Panning tries to look underneath, and this is going to be called a 3 seconds against the Ellinwood Eagles. Turnover gives the Lady Cardinals back the ball with 36 seconds and a 1-point lead.
Arndt was down low trying to work hard, and they missed her on the first attempt. She was open, and so she stayed in there. They swung the ball. The official watching Arndt the whole way, 3 seconds.
Lowry has the ball between the rings, now kicks it to Riedel. She'll try a 3. This one misses everything, but the quick rebound on the offensive end is controlled by Greer. She gets it to Kester. Kester to Greer. Now Greer on the far side baseline, tries a spin move inside. Eating some clock here are the Cardinals. Sheeha takes it just inside the 3-point line and knocks down the jump shot.
Ah, that's a way. Good ball movement after they get the offensive glass and knock down the 17-footer.
3-pointer on the way quickly for the Ellinwood Eagles, and that is the way that the half will end. Lady Cardinals fighting tough with the Ellinwood Eagles. They are going to go into the halftime locker room with a 3-point lead. It is 30-27. Lady Cardinals on top. We will be back with your halftime show presented by Moe's Place in Beaver. We'll have that and more as you're listening to the Hoisington Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
suffering with headaches and back pain, there is help. Dr. Chad Beck with Beck Chiropractic is there when you need relief from life aches and pains.
The Hoisington Veterinary Hospital, located just south of Hoisington on Highway 281, wishes the Cardinals the best of luck this season. For large and small animal care, you can count on Dr. Dave McMillan and Dr. Lindsay Mitchell, along with the rest of the staff at Hoisington Veterinary Clinic, your other family doctor.
Dr. Blake Harris and staff encourage and support all high school students who participate in extracurricular activities. A positive attitude and teamwork will not only ensure a successful season, but also a long and happy life. Good luck, Cardinals, from the office of Dr. Blake Harris, Hoisington.
Banks are the backbone of the communities they serve, and at Wilson State Bank, they are your neighbors and friends. Inquire at WSP about the lowest home mortgage rates we've seen in years. Home ownership is possible at Wilson State Bank, helping to bring you this Cardinal Sports broadcast. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Missy Fluhoff from Country Place Living, and we are proud to support this local broadcast of Hoisington Sports. At our residence, we provide assisted living and memory care for seniors. At Country Place Living, every effort is made to ensure that you are provided with the very finest and supportive health care. Country Place Living, life as you want it, care as you need it.
Dr. Robin Durrett, General Surgery with Clara Barton Surgical Services in Hoisington, is a proud sponsor of Hoisington Sports. As a member of the community, Dr. Durrett supports all activities at Hoisington High School and wishes the Cardinals the best of luck this season.
When you're not performing at the top of your game, Clara Barton Therapy Services can evaluate and design a treatment program that will keep the Cardinal athletes and their supporters in the game. Therapy Services, Clara Barton Hospital and Medical Clinic.
Great Bend Feeding, ILS Farms, and Innovative Livestock Services are pleased to help sponsor Hoisington Cardinal Sports on KHOK. To the players, parents, coaches, and patrons, all the best this season and in the future from Innovative Livestock Services, ILS Farms, and Great Bend Feeding.
Bringing you action from Ellinwood as the Hoisington Lady Cardinals fought hard in that first half, and they actually, after being down 13-2 early, they came right back and they hold a 3-point lead at halftime. It's 30-27. Taking a look at how the breakdown went as far as scoring went, the Lady Cardinals, of course, were led by Jordan Greer. She led the way and had 15 points, including 2 3-pointers. Also for the Lady Cardinals, Michaela Riedel knocked down a couple of free throws near the end of the first half and brought her point total to 5. Also scoring for the Cardinals, Abby Sheehaw had some nice jump shots. She had 6 points. Riley Kester had 2, and Abby Damel also had 2 points. Taking a look at the Ellinwood Eagles, led in scoring so far by Kelsey Ward. She's been big inside. She's had 8 points, a lot of those on second chance opportunities. Tawny Arndt also inside has scored 6 points. And then Sophie Hayes has had 2 with some athletic play. Blake Wild had 3. Jenna Snell had 2. Brooke Panning had 2, as well as Rachel Dole. The first quarter ended with Ellinwood with a 15-10 lead because it was, of course, 13-2 early, but the Lady Cardinals stormed right back. They had a 13-4 run of their own. It was 15-10 after one quarter. Ellinwood came right back, made another run. It was 8-4. It seemed like it was going to be a game of runs early on, but then once it got about even, it went back and forth. Multiple lead changes between the two squads as each were up by 1 at multiple times in that second period as they were coming to the end of the first half. And then the Lady Cardinals able to extend a 1-point lead after 2 Michaela Riedel free throws. She at the front end of a 1-and-1. That brought it to a 3-point Cardinal advantage, and that is where we are at halftime from Ellinwood. Of course, halftime show brought to you by Moe's Place in Beaver. For great food, a great time, in a smoke-free environment, visit Moe's Place in Beaver. We will take a break. We have more of these first half numbers, some shots and percentages, things like that you want to hear about, so stick with us from Ellinwood on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
Town and Country Supermarket Hoisington is your locally owned and operated grocery store for more than 50 years. The freshest meat department with excellent beef, pork, and poultry cut and packaged on site, plus a full-service deli. Good luck, Cardinals, from your fans at Town and Country Supermarket.
Case CarQuest in Hoisington is a proud sponsor of the Cardinals. Stop by for all your auto, trucks, agriculture parts, hydraulic fittings, and hoses. And don't forget the full line of Grasshopper lawnmowers. Go Cardinals.
It's Gambino's Pizza Day today. Gambino's Pizza of Hoisington says take a break from cooking and dine in with them while enjoying something delicious from their daily buffet. The buffet is available for lunch 11 to 2 and every night 5 to 8. No lunch buffet on Sundays. Gambino's Pizza on Main Street in Hoisington. You're going to love it.
Suffering with headaches and back pain? There is help. Dr. Chad Beck with Beck Chiropractic is there when you need relief from life's aches and pains. Beck Chiropractic, also specializing in sports medicine and proudly supports Cardinal sports. Beck Chiropractic, downtown Hoisington.
Historic Manweiler Chevrolet has been putting Cardinal fans into the driver's seats of brand new Chevrolets for 84 years. Unlike big city dealerships, you can count on an honest deal at Manweiler's, and they have the factory certified service department to back up what they sell. Historic Manweiler Chevrolet on Main in Hoisington.
Cardinal Pharmacy is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy and proud supporter of the Hoisington Cardinals. At Health Mart Pharmacy, they take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Caring for you and about you. Cardinal Pharmacy. Go get them, Cardinals.
Nothing ever stays the same, especially our vision. Eyesight can change dramatically in just 1 year. That's why the office of Dr. Tyler Schramer in Hoisington recommends getting your eyesight checked annually so you can enjoy life to the fullest. Call Dr. Tyler Schramer, just south of the Dairy Queen in Hoisington.
Here's Paul Snap. For many years, First Kansas Bank has been awarded the highest 5-star rating for safety and soundness. Over the years, First Kansas Bank has earned this coveted 5-star rating by making high-quality loans and keeping our customers' money safe and sound.
Member FDIC.
Great time in a smoke-free environment, of course. So go visit Moe's Place in Beaver, our halftime sponsor. Taking a look at the numbers from the first half, I was really pleased. I'm sure Coach Mason is really pleased with how the Cardinals shot from the free throw line. 8 of 10, of course, for 80% compared to 3 of 5 by the Ellinwood Lady Eagles. Of course, Ellinwood hitting the boards hard. They only out-rebounded the Cardinals by 1 overall. They had 14 rebounds compared to the Cardinals' 13. But they did have 5 rebounds on the offensive end, and that was what Mason was talking about in pregame, trying to match them inside, the physicality and what they can do on the glass. As far as overall shooting, 8 of 16 from the 2-point field goal perspective of the Lady Cardinals, shooting 50%, and also 2 of 5 from 3-point land for 40%. Their first half total was a 48% shooting percentage. As for the Lady Eagles, were 0 of 7 from 3-point land, and they were 12 of 23 inside the arc for 52%, shooting an overall 40% from the field. Of course, 3 of 5 from the free throw line for 60%. We will take another break and be back with more for your second half of action from Ellinwood. Your Lady Cardinals up by 3, 32-27. We'll be back with more on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
As a fan, you have a right to enjoy sportsmanship as well as a responsibility to practice it. Donald E. Wright.
Jeff and Jenny Zoller support the area youth by sponsoring this Cardinal sports broadcast. They own JRZ Enterprises, your full-service geological company on Main in downtown Hoisington. JRZ Enterprises works to provide fuels that drive America, and they're a proud member of the oil and gas industry in Kansas.
After tonight's game, go to midksnews.com for up-to-date area sports scores. You'll also find area breaking news coverage and more provided by the Tiller and Toiler, the Hoisington Dispatch, and the Central Kansas Rocket. Jot it down. That's midksnews.com.
What if your teenage son or daughter could make serious headway toward a well-paying career in a field that they are passionate about while they're still in high school? And how about if they would pay no college tuition on dozens of the required technical courses? Interested? Call Barton Community College today. Find out how you can get driven at Barton.
Rotomix has led the industry for over 20 years by building a quality product and continually improving the design. The staggered rotor is specifically designed to meet the challenges of feeding wet or dry distillers grains. Rotomix, frequently copied, never duplicated.
Like a
back
good
at
neighbor,
Ellinwood,
Kathy Bird
Neil
State
Oaks
Farm
alongside
Insurance
Dr.
has
Blake
always been
Harris
there to
bringing
help
you action
sponsor
as the Lady
Hoisington
Cardinals
Cardinal
are up by 3. What did you see in that first half that you liked, Dr. Blake Harris?
Well, a great decision by Coach Mason after that 13-2 start by the Eagles to go into the 3-2 zone, and it really affected the way the Eagles attacked us in the half court, and it really slowed them down. And the Lady Cardinals all of a sudden on the other end of the floor started taking care of the basketball. Michaela Riedel off the dribble really was able to get her teammates the ball in a position to score. Of course, Jordan Greer continued her fine play scoring the basketball. 8 out of 10 from the free throw line and 6 assists in that first half by the Lady Cardinal basketball team. Really changed the game around, going to that 3-2 zone and making Ellinwood do something they're not comfortable with, and that was move the ball and try to get an open shot.
We have a ball game here in Ellinwood as fans are packing the stands and geared up as we begin second half play. Ellinwood controls the ball out of the half. Sophie Hayes has it, now gets it up top to Dole, who tries a three from the top of the key. Can't find it. A good box out by Riley Kester up top, and she gets the rebound and goes back the other way. Pass almost intercepted as she passed it up ahead to Riedel, but Riedel keeps control. Skip pass all the other way to Sheehaw is over her reach, and the turnover gives the ball back to Ellinwood.
Even though they are 0 for 7 from beyond the arc the first half, don't expect them to quit shooting the ball, and they can really hurt you out there.
Quick dump down and a nice pass by Ward from the top, from just inside the free throw line, gets it to Hayes, and she takes a shot, and she was fouled on the way up. She will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as the first foul of the half comes against Jordan Greer, her second personal, and the first team foul of this half.
Hits her first of 2. Sophie does gets Ellinwood to within 2. You know, at halftime, they spent the whole time going over how to attack our 3-2 zone, and that time they did a great job. They attacked the high post with their big girl as she hits the second of 2, and then dumped it down low as there was no help on the down low on the block for Sophie Hayes.
Now 1-point game once again. Cardinals clinging to a 1-point advantage. Riedel has the ball, and she will dribble out to Greer. Greer takes it, skips it across to Riley Kester. 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound by Ellinwood, and quickly the other way comes Snell. Snell gets it to Hayes, who gets it to Ward, and then quickly dumps it down inside to Wilt. Takes a shot, no good. The rebound by Ward is taken up, and the foul is going to be called again against the Lady Cardinals, and Ward will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, getting it down low, offensive glass. Ward just forces it up there. No real shot. She was trying to get fouled, and we did foul her. She goes to the line for 2 shots. Ellinwood came out in a 3-2 zone also this second half, maybe thinking, well, let's give them a little taste of their own medicine and see how they do as Ward hits the first of 2.
Bad news for the Lady Cardinals as Jordan Greer did pick up her 3rd personal foul, but she is going to stay in the contest as Mandy Mason gives her a look and tells her to be smart with her play down the stretch.
Got to have her in the game.
Back the other way come the Cardinals. Ball almost taken away from Riley Kester, but McTella Riedel controls the handle. She drives down and tries to skip it across on the baseline, but this one is stolen by Sophie Hayes. Ellinwood coming back the other way with a 1-point lead right now. It's 31-30, and Ward tries to pass it inside. She was standing on the elbow, threw it too hard. It goes out of bounds. A turnover gives the Lady Cardinals the basketball right back.
Dodge the bullet on our turnover. They come down, turn the ball over also. So the Lady Cardinals down by 1 now with 6:32 left in the third, 31-30.
Greer controls the basketball, now gets it to Lowry on the near side. Lowry holds the ball and looks, now skips it across. Greer lets the ball bounce and controls it. Now she drives inside on Dole. She kicks it back out to Lowry, who almost loses the handle, but controls it. And she is doubled up top, and they are going to be calling a foul against the Ellinwood Eagles, as the fans thought she wrapped her up, but this foul is going to be coming against Sophie Hayes, her first personal, and it is going to be the first team foul against Ellinwood.
A little different look on their 3-2. They try to trap the first pass going to the wing, and that time had us all trapped up, but we got bailed out with a foul.
Almost daring the Cardinals to shoot her, the Ellinwood Eagles. They pack it inside, and they steal the ball away as Abby Sheehaw goes up. The ball is blocked and controlled now by Ellinwood back the other way. Controlling between the rings right now is Dole. Dole dribbles against the defense of Kester and swings it across to Hayes, who skips it right back, and it goes to the elbow to Ward. Ball is tipped out by Kester, and she is fouled as she tries to dribble around her. The blocking foul will be the second team foul against Ellinwood, and this one is going to be coming against Rachel Dole, her first personal.
Nice defense by Riley Kester playing the point on that 3-2 zone. Just reached up and snatched the ball out of the air as they tried to go over with the pass.
31-30 our score, 5:30 left third period. Cardinals with the basketball down by 1. Sheehan drives inside, and she is blocked by Ward, and she outlets quickly out. Ellinwood now in transition. Here comes Dole quickly the other way. Greer tries to avoid a foul, so she lets Dole shoot the layup, and she makes it. 2 more for Rachel Dole. She has points 3 and 4. It's now 33-30 Ellinwood.
In transition, Ellinwood really off the dribble, as we call timeout, but off the dribble, Rachel Dole tough to stop.
Full timeout by Mandy Mason and the Cardinals, and we'll take it with them. 5:08 left third period, 33-30 our score. Lady Cardinals down by 3. You're listening to the Hoisington Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
Like a good neighbor, Kathy Burt State Farm Insurance has always been there to help sponsor Hoisington Cardinal Athletics. She's also there to help you with your insurance coverage, auto, home, health, and life. State Farm is there for you. Kathy Burt State Farm Insurance, South Main, Hoisington.
USD 431 Hoisington Public Schools provides all students an education that supplies necessary skills for lifetime learning and prepares them for their future. Each student will be provided an environment in which they can learn to their full potential. Hoisington Public Schools.
As a fan, you have a right to enjoy good sportsmanship as well as a responsibility to practice it. Donald E. Reif Jr., attorney at law, reminds you that at all high school sporting events, the student athlete is supposed to be the center of attention, not the fan in the stand. Donald E. Reif Jr., attorney at law, located on Main Street in Hoisington.
The Hoisington Veterinary Hospital, located just south of Hoisington on Highway 281, wishes the Cardinals the best.
Keeping you company as we are giving you action from Ellinwood, and the Lady Cardinals down by 3 right now. It's 33-30, just over 5 minutes left in the third period. The Cardinals down, but have the basketball. Greer controls it out front between the rings, now gets it off to Kester. Kester swings it around to Michaela Riedel. Riedel backs it right back out and tries to dribble down. It's almost taken away, but she gets it quickly to Shia, dumps it inside, and this ball is going to be a jump ball. The tie-up is going to keep the basketball with Hoisington. Some physicality inside Dr. Blake Harris.
Yeah, absolutely. They're trying to double-team every pass. It doesn't matter who's near the basketball. As soon as it leaves the passer, they follow it and try to get a double-team. Causes a little trouble on the perimeter right now.
Cardinals get the ball inbounds, and now a pass by Greer is knocked out. And now a foul is going to be called as it'll be on the floor against Ellinwood. And the Cardinals will once again trigger from under the bucket.
Abby Sheehaw really saved that play, really went after the pass. It was a little away from her hard and was able to grab it before the Eagles did, and they fouled her.
Foul against Jenna Snell, her second personal, and now the Cardinals inbound the basketball, and Greer skips the ball across to Kester for 3, and this one's off the mark, no good. Rebound to Ellinwood. Back the other way comes Brooke Panning. She outlets out. Here comes Dole. Dole dribbles down and takes a jump shot just inside the three-point arc. That's no good. Another good box out by Kester. And on the rebound, she is going to be fouled by Rachel Dole.
Yep, 2 times in a row down the floor. Rachel Dole had 1 of 3, this time off the dribble inside the circle. Shoots the ball, good-looking shot, missed him, but Riley Kester did what a lot of girls don't do, a lot of players don't do. She boxed her out as soon as she shot the ball, and that time we get the foul.
Cardinals with the basketball down by 3, just over 4 minutes left in the third period. Kester controls it at the top of the key, now swings it to Riedel. Riedel, quick bounce pass inside, but this one's going to be blocked as a shot is taken up by Damel, but off the block she controls the basketball. Hard work to get the ball back, and Cardinals still have the basketball. Kick out to Kester. Kester now drives inside, and her shot is going to be blocked by Rachel Dole, and Snell comes quickly the other way for Ellinwood. The pass by Snell is stolen away, though, by Jordan Greer, and the Cardinals will slow things down a little bit, now cross the timeline with Jordan Greer down by 3 points.
2 blocks on that last possession by the Eagles.
3-pointer on the way for Greer. This one rims out, no good, and the Eagles control the rebound, and back the other way, here comes Brooke Panning. Now a timeout is going to be called by Coach Ryan Mountain, and we will take it with him. This one is going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 33-30 our score. Hoisington down by 3. 3:30 left in the third period. You're listening to the Hoisington Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
Veterinary Hospital, located just south of Hoisington on Highway 281, wishes the Cardinals the best of luck this season. For large and small animal care, you can count on Dr. Dave McMillan and Dr. Lindsay Mitchell, along with the rest of the staff at Hoisington Veterinary Clinic, your other family doctor.
Dr. Blake Harris and staff encourage and support all high school students who participate in extracurricular activities. A positive attitude and teamwork will not only ensure a successful season, but also a long and happy life. Good luck, Cardinals, from the office of Dr. Blake Harris, Hoisington.
Banks are the backbone of the communities they serve, and at Wilson State Bank, they are your neighbors and friends. Inquire at WSB about the lowest home mortgage rates we've seen in years. Home ownership is possible at Wilson State Bank, helping to bring you this Cardinal Sports broadcast. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Missy Fluhoff from Country Place
Neil
Living.
Oakes alongside Dr. Blake Harris. It's been a battle so far, Dr. Blake. 33-30 our score. Lady Cardinals down by 3.
Besides on-the-court action, a lot of interesting moves by both coaches. Both coaches switching defenses. A key to our comeback is our 3-2 zone. Well, Ellinwood came out of the half and went to a 3-2 zone also and has given them a 3-point lead as the Cardinals are having a little trouble with that trapping zone.
Ellinwood controlling the rock right now with the lead, and controlling it out front is Jenna Snell. She gets it to Sophie Hayes. Quick dump down inside. She gets it to Arndt, takes a power dribble, tries to pass it out, but it's stolen by Riedel. Riedel quickly the other way, and the ball is knocked out of her hands as she was running down. Sophie Hayes used some quickness to knock the ball out of bounds, but Hoisington will keep control.
She turned the ball over on the other end, didn't hang her head. Sophie Hayes raced back and made a clean attempt at a steal, saving a layup by McKella Riedel.
33-30 our score. Cardinals down by 3. 3 minutes left third period. Jordan Greer with the ball, kicks it to Lowry, tries to dump it inside, but this one is taken away. The turnover gives the ball back to the Eagles, and here comes Sophie Hayes. She crosses the timeline. She kicks it off to Snell. Snell now overlooking the 3-2 zone of the Lady Cardinals and gets it to Hayes on the baseline. Hayes now drives baseline, takes it up, and good.
Patented move by Sophie Hayes down the baseline. It's only the first time she's had a clean run at the basket, so the Lady Cardinals have done a pretty good job, but that gives them a 5-point lead.
2 more points for Sophie Hayes gives her 8, but quickly the other way come the Cardinals, and McKella Riedel takes a jump shot, and she knocks in 2.
Nice dribble penetration. Riley Kester into the paint from the right wing, gets a bounce pass. McKella catch and shoot, nothing but net.
35-32 our score. Lady Cardinals down by 3, just over 2 minutes left in the third period. A shot underneath is taken by Hayes, and she puts it up. It's no good. The rebound by Jordan Greer, and they call a tie-up underneath Ellinwood's bucket.
Now, nice defense by Greer, who has 3 fouls. Actually blocked that shot, no foul called. But then she rips the ball away, but too much time in either player's hands, so the referees called the jump ball.
Ellinwood will keep it on this possession. 35-32 our score, just over 2 minutes left in the third period. Skip pass taken, and now in the game is Thomas by Ellinwood, and she swings it around the perimeter. Shot on the far side is taken, a three-pointer by Panning, no good, and a rebound out by Lowry. Outlets out to Kester, and she quickly runs up ahead. Advantage for the Cardinals. She gets it to Presley Smith, who tries to dump it inside. This one's no good, but Riedel takes the basketball, shoots a jump shot from the elbow. That's no good. Works hard on the boards and gets her own board. Dumps it into Presley Smith, who takes a shot up, and she is fouled.
Oh, what great work by McKella Riedel, running down her own shot. Off the dribble, she misses the shot, runs down her own rebound, and then off the dribble finds Presley Smith underneath the basket. Presley has 2 shots coming.
Third foul is going to be charged against Panning. Smith's first free throw rolls in and out. She'll get 1 more upcoming.
Now, nice work down low. She had a good look at the basket. Gets hacked pretty hard, but it was able to get it up off the glass. It just hit the rim short and came off.
1:39 left, third period. Second free throw by Smith is no good, but working hard is Abby Sheehaw. She gets the rebound, and Hoisington tries another possession here, and Riedel takes a step and slides her back foot. The traveling violation gives the ball back to Ellinwood.
Now McKella off the dribble, gets into the lane, spies someone outside the arc, and as she tried to pass it, a defender jumped in the passing lane, caused her to double clutch.
3-point on the way, ring it up for Rachel Dole. She hits it from the right corner. The 3 gives Dole her 7th point of the contest. It's 38-35. I think they have messed the score. Yes, they're changing it now. Ellinwood gets the rebound off a Cardinal miss. It's 38-32 in favor of the Ellinwood Eagles. 1 minute left in the third period. Another shot up, no good. This one is tried to be rebounded out and fought hard for. Ward gets the ball, and another possession for Ellinwood. And they kick it right back out and set up the offense. Dole between the rings, now dumps it to the elbow. Kicked it out to Snell. Good ball movement by the Eagles. They kick it back out to Dole. She misses a 3, and McKella Riedel gets the rebound. And on the rebound, she will get fouled with 41 seconds left in the third period. Lady Cardinals down by 6.
Cardinals never given up on that possession, even though they missed a rebound. Ward just ripped it away from 3 other Cardinals. They get another shot, miss it, and foul on the miss. So the Cardinals have the ball, down by 6, 36 seconds left in the third.
First foul was charged against Kelsey Ward, and it was the 6th team foul, so from here on out, the Cardinals will be shooting free throws. Shot upcoming for Riedel is no good. Rebound out to Ellinwood. Just over 20 seconds left. Ellinwood with the rock and a 6-point lead here in the third period.
They're going to kind of milk this clock. The Lady Cardinals in a 2-3 zone now, kind of switching up their zone defense. But 10 seconds left, they have the ball.
Looking to attack is Rachel Dole. She's got 5, dumps it to the elbow, and now it's swung across to Snell, who gets it to Dole. She tries a desperation 3, falling away. It's off the iron, no good, and that's the way that the third period will end. Getting ready for the fourth period are the Lady Cardinals going to the bench, and it's a 38-32 contest. Lady Cardinals down by 6. 8 more minutes left to play from Ellinwood. You're listening to the Hoisted Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
This is Missy Fluhoff from Country Place Living, and we are proud to support this local broadcast of Hoisington Sports. At our residence, we provide assisted living and memory care for seniors. At Country Place Living, every effort is made to ensure that you are provided with the very finest and supportive health care. Country Place Living, life as you want it, care as you need it.
Dr. Robin Durrett, General Surgery with Clara Barton Surgical Services in Hoisington, is a proud sponsor of Hoisington Sports. As a member of the community, Dr. Durrett supports all activities at Hoisington High School and wishes the Cardinals the best of luck this season.
When you're not performing at the top of your game, Clara Barton Therapy Services can evaluate and design a treatment program that will keep the Cardinal athletes and their supporters in the game. Therapy Services, Clara Barton Hospital and Medical Clinic.
Great Bend Feeding, ILS Farms, and Innovative Livestock Services are pleased to help sponsor Hoisington Cardinal Sports on KHOK. To the players, parents, coaches, and patrons, all the best this season and in the future from Innovative Livestock Services, ILS Farms, and Great Bend Feeding. Town and Country Supermarket Hoisington is your locally owned and operated grocery store for more than 50 years. The freshest meat department with excellent beef, pork, and poultry cut and packaged on site, plus a full-service deli. Good luck, Cardinals, from your fans at Town and Country Supermarket.
Case Car Quest in Hoisington is a proud sponsor of the Cardinals. Stop by for all your auto, trucks, agriculture
fourth
parts.
Quarter, the Lady Eagles go back to a man-to-man. Greer off the dribble, draws a double team. She spies the person that the double team left, and McKella nails a shot.
38-34 our score. Cardinals down by 4. An offensive rebound off a miss is taken by the Lady Eagles, and Blake Wilt gets 2 points. It's now 40-34.
Yeah, a tough shot. They miss it, but the offensive glass hurts the Cardinals this time as they get 2 second chance points.
Riley Kester on the near side, right free throw line extended, gets it inside to Jordan Greer, who kicks it right back out to McKella Riedel. Riedel gets it to Greer, who tries to dribble off the screen and now dumps it into Riley Kester. She takes a shot in the middle of the lane. That's no good, but she is fouled on the way up. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Again, off the dribble, Jordan Greer this time. Jump pass to Riley Kester down low. Great vision. Off the dribble, Jordan Greer gives Riley a chance in the paint. She gets hacked pretty hard, goes to the line for 2.
First shot up by Kester is rimming off, bounced off the rim 3 different times, but falls off. She'll get 1 more shot at it.
Lady Cardinals 8 out of 10 in the first half, 0 for 3 so far here in the second.
Second free throw on the way and is good for Riley Kester. Her 3rd point of the evening. It's now 40-35. Lady Cardinals down by 5 with 7 minutes left in the 4th period. Controlling it out front is Rachel Dole. Now she gets it off to Snell, who swings it around to Hayes. Hayes looking inside and fakes the pass. Now skip pass across to Snell. And now gets it out front to Dole, who tries a 3. This one's off the front rim, no good. But she gets her own rebound and drives inside, takes a jump shot inside the 3-point arc. That's no good. Quick rebound by McKella Riedel. She's driving down the middle of the court, takes it up. Layup is good.
Oh, what a shot. McKella Riedel. Full court dribble under duress at the rim off the glass and down.
3 points down are the Lady Cardinals. It's 40-37, 6:20 left in the 4th period. Ellinwood with the rock in the lead. Jump shot is now taken by Blake Wilt in the middle of the lane. That is good. Points 6 and 7 for Wilt. It's once again a 5-point contest. Ellinwood with the lead.
Pretty good basketball game going on here so far. Both teams scoring each time they have the ball.
Nice dump down inside by McKella Riedel as she gets it to Riley Kester in the middle of the lane. She goes up and she is fouled, and she will take a walk back to the charity stripe to try 2 more free throws.
Lady Cardinals have 2 girls that can dribble the ball with either hand without looking at it, and thus they're able to pass the ball off the dribble. This time, McKella Riedel down low to Riley Kester as Riley steps up, has 2 in a row. Hits the first of 2, has 1 more coming.
They've been going at Kelsey Ward down low. She now has 3 fouls after not having any in the first 3 periods. The second free throw is good for Riley Kester. That's her 5th point. It's once again a 3-point game. It's 42-39 in favor of the Lady Eagles with 6 minutes left in the 4th period. Skipping across is Sophie Hayes. She gets it out to Dole out front. She dribbles inside, gets it to the elbow is Blake Wilt, who kicks it right back out to Snell. Snell swings it across and gets it to Rachel Dole, who drives down the middle of the zone defense of the Cardinals, puts up a shot off the iron that's no good, but the offensive board gives the Eagles another shot at this possession. Dole has the basketball on the near side, defense of Riley Kester, and now swings it around the perimeter. Inside is Blake Wild at the elbow, kicks it out to Dole for three. This one's off the back iron, no good, and the rebound is taken by Jordan Greer, but the ball is knocked out of her hands by Ward, but the Lady Cardinals control it in the backcourt. They're down by 3 with 5:20 left in the fourth period. Michaela Riedel passes it off to Abby Sheehaw, makes a quick move on the baseline, puts it up and good.
What a shot down low. Abby Sheehaw off the dribble with her left hand down the baseline, off the glass and down.
Once again, a 1-point game. Cardinals down by 1, just more than 5 minutes left in the game. Rachel Dole has the ball at the top of the key. Swings it to Sophie Hayes, who almost loses control, now dribbles it right back out and gets it to Snell on the near side. Snell takes it back out, and Dole has it, swings it around to Hayes, who dumps it inside to Ward. Ward uses her body to wait off the defender, and she gets fouled on the way up. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Nice ball movement that time by the Lady Eagles to get the zone to shift, leaving Ward with only one defender behind her right underneath the basket.
Shot by Ward is up and good. It's going to be the 11th point for Kelsey Ward. The foul was charged against Abby Sheehaw. That was her second personal, and Ward will try one more free throw, and this one is up off the rim, no good, and the rebound is taken by Jordan Greer. Michaela Riedel with the basketball. She dribbles across the timeline with the Cardinals down by 2 points. 4:36 left in the fourth period. Quick dump down inside to Riley Kester. She takes a shot up. It's no good, but she gets her own rebound and kicks it back out to Greer. Greer drives down the lane, takes a shot that's off the glass, no good, but a rebound is taken by Kester, and as she tries to save it from going out of bounds, she steps out and gives the basketball back to the Ellinwood Eagles.
Lady Eagles having tough shooting luck, particularly their leading scorer, Rachel Dole, has missed a bunch of shots, had a lot of good shots, but like we said before, don't expect her to quit shooting. She could hit 3 or 4 in a row. You got to be conscious of it.
It's 43-41. Cardinals down by 2. Shot is taken by Thomas on the baseline. It's no good. Rebound to Hoisington. Here comes Michaela Riedel. She shakes off the defender, crosses the timeline. Good dump down inside to Kester, who tries an up fake, gets the defender up in the air, jumps into her body, and draws the foul. She'll go back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
What a terrific play by Michaela Riedel. Almost gets the ball stolen by Dole, but Dole goes behind her, so Michaela takes off on the dribble, thus creating a 4-on-5 situation, and she found the girl that was open underneath the basket. Riley Kester hits the first of 2 shots as she is fouled going up. Lady Cardinals down by 1, 4:01 in the fourth.
Second free throw is good for Riley Kester. She knots the game back up at 43. Just 4 minutes left in the fourth period. Ellinwood with the basketball with the score tied up. Dole tries a 3. This one's off the front rim, no good, but an offensive rebound by Hayes keeps it alive for the Eagles. Hayes with the basketball, swings it across, Panning with the basketball. Now gets it to Hayes on the far side, and now swinging around the perimeter are the Ellinwood Eagles, trying to get some separation. They do underneath as Hayes gets a skip pass underneath on the left block, and she takes it up, and it is good.
Tough pass, great catch that time by Sophie Hayes as she comes down off the cross-court pass and scores.
Another shot is taken by Riley Kester. She got a good pass, jumped into the lane, took the shot, and she was fouled on the way up. She will go right back to the charity stripe.
It's nice to see her at the line because she's hit a lot of free throws tonight. I think she's hit 4 in a row on her own, as after missing the first 3, the Lady Cardinals are starting to hit again from the line. Riley hits the first of 2.
Now a 1-point game. Ellinwood up 45-44. 3:23 left in the fourth period. Kester will get one more shot at it. She is a 67% free throw shooter on the year, the best on the team, and knocks down the second one.
After missing 3 in a row, the Lady Cardinals have hit 7 in a row here in the second half to tie the game.
Ellinwood with the basketball. Sophie Hayes takes it up in the lane. It's no good, but she gets her own rebound and goes up, and she is fouled on the way up, and she will go to the line and shoot 2 of her own.
One of those times the 3-2 zone a little vulnerable on the baseline. They ran a little play, isolated Hayes down low on the block. Perfect pass. She missed the easy first shot, but got the second, got the rebound, and is at the line for 2.
Foul was charged against Michaela Riedel, her first personal, 4th team foul, as the first shot is off the back iron and no good for Sophie Hayes. We stay at 45 apiece. She has one more shot upcoming.
The Eagles made their first 5 in a row this second half, and Sophie hits the second of 2.
Now a 1-point game. Cardinals down at 46-45, just ahead of 3 minutes left in this game. Good dump down inside on the break. The Cardinals get a nice pass from Sheehaw down low to Riley Kester, who puts in the bucket. They're now up by 1 point.
Lady Cardinals break the press. The Ellinwood Eagles came out first time this in the game on a 2-2-1 zone press. Perfect pass for the finish.
Hoisington Cardinal crowd getting fired up as McKellar Riedel takes the steal back the other way. Cardinals up by 1, 2:40 left in the fourth period, 47-46. Sheehaw with the basketball, now gets it out to Greer on the far side, kicks it out to Riedel, top of the key. Calling a play is Coach Mandy Mason. McKellar spins out of trouble, now gets it to Greer, who looks for a shot, now skips it to Riley Kester. Kester gets it to Riedel, and now a foul is going to be called against the Ellinwood Eagles. This one is going to be coming against Rachel Dole, her third personal, and now it is going to be a timeout called by Kester, but by the Eagles, and we will have free throws upcoming when we come back. A 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back with more from Ellinwood. You're listening to the Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
Here's Paul Snap.
For many years, First Kansas Bank has been awarded the highest 5-star rating for safety and soundness. Over the years, First Kansas Bank has earned this coveted 5-star rating by making high-quality loans and keeping our customers' money safe and sound.
Member FDIC.
Jeff and Jenny Zoller support the area youth by sponsoring this Cardinal sports broadcast. They own JRZ Enterprises, your full-service geological company on Main in downtown Hoisington. JRZ Enterprises works to provide fuels that drive America, and they're a proud member of the oil and gas industry in Kansas.
After tonight's game, go to midksnews.com for up-to-date area sports scores. You'll also find area breaking news coverage and more provided by the Tiller and Toiler, the Hoisington Dispatch, and the Central Kansas Rocket. Jot it down. That's midksnews.com.
What if your teenage son or daughter could make serious headway toward a well-paying career in a field
Right now,
that they
Dr.
are...
Blake Harris with the Cardinals shooting free throws, and McKellar Riedel knocks down the first. It's now 48-46 in favor of the Lady Cardinals.
And Lady Cardinals 2-shot foul, double bonus right now. Lady Cardinals on fire from the free throw line. Hit both of the 2-shot foul. They are 9 out of 11 in this second half.
McKellar Riedel playing well. She has 13 points and a lot of good passes. She gets the Cardinals up by 3 right now. It's 49-46, just ahead of 2 minutes left in the game. Controlling out front is Rachel Dole of Ellinwood. Gets it to Hayes, and her pass is deflected, but Ellinwood keeps control. Dole has the basketball, looks to make a move on Kester. Now gets it to Snell on the far side, and gets it right back to Dole. Setting up a offensive play are the Ellinwood Eagles. Here's Painting at the top of the key. Picks up her dribble and gets it to Hayes. Snell now with the basketball and dumps it in, and a steal by Jordan Greer. Errant pass by Ellinwood gives Greer the basketball, and she is quickly fouled by Jenna Snell, and Greer will take a walk to the charity stripe to try her hand at some free throws.
And again, a 2-shot foul. Lady Cardinals have only committed 4. The Eagles fouled enough that we're in the double bonus with a 3-point lead. Again, the Lady Cardinals 3-2 zone is really working well for the most part this whole game since we went to it early, as Jordan hits the first of the 2-shot foul, has one more coming.
First point of the second half for Jordan Greer, but she does have 16. The second one is on the way, and she knocks that down as well. Now a 51-46 lead for the Lady Cardinals, 1:40 left in the game.
Cardinals still in that 3-2 zone.
Ellinwood setting up the pass to Dole, and she knocks down a 3 from the far side, keeping Ellinwood right in this basketball game as Dole gets her 10th point of the contest. It's now 51-49. Lady Cardinals up, $1:20 left in this contest.
Cardinals have the ball and a 2-point lead.
Greer with the ball, gets it to Riedel between the rings. She's defended hard by the man-to-man defense of Ellinwood. She gets it to Kester, who gets it right back to Riedel. Riedel looking for some help, picks up her dribble, and and they call it jump ball. The ball was knocked down, and multiple bodies diving on the floor, and they're going to call a jump ball, and the tie-up gives the alternate possession, the basketball, to Ellinwood.
Well, we said Rachel Dole wouldn't quit shooting, and what'd she do? She comes up with a huge three-pointer. They have the ball, a minute left, down by 2.
With the basketball is Painting. She gets it across to Snell at the top of the key, who gets to Hayes, and Ellinwood going to be looking for a good shot with 50 seconds left, down by 2. Snell with the ball, gets it to Dole, who wants to shoot, now can't shake the defender, swings it to Panning, a three is no good. Rebound by McKellar Riedel, and she is immediately fouled by the Ellinwood Eagles, and she will take a walk to the other end to try her hand at 2 free throws.
40.5 seconds left. The Cardinals at the line again in the double bonus. The Cardinals, the Eagles are a long way from even shooting the 1-and-1, so two points here gives the Cardinals a 2-possession lead. McKellar shoots the first of 2. Misses the first. Lady Cardinals 4 out of 5 from the line.
Again, our score 49-51, 51-49. The Cardinals up by 2 points. McKellar will try one more free throw, and this one is up and good.
Calmly sinks that second. Now it's a 3-point lead. Ellinwood has the ball.
Racing ahead is Jenna Snell. She crossed the timeline, now gets it in a near steal by McKellar Riedel. She knocks a pass away from Panning and steps on the line as she tries to save it out of bounds on the far side. And now a timeout is going to be called, but we will keep it right here in Ellinwood. Our score 52-49 right now. 33 seconds left in the contest. Dr. Blake Harris, what are you seeing that you like so far from the Cardinals?
Well, that 3-2 zone has really caused trouble for the Eagles, so they call timeout. There's 33 seconds left. There's enough time if you get an easy shot and layup to go ahead and shoot it and then foul. But you know they're looking for the 3-point shot also. Rachel Dole isn't afraid to take the shot, so look for her to try to get open on outside the perimeter if they can't get an easy bucket off the inbounds play. Because there's plenty of time left in this basketball game. The good thing you like in the Cardinals' favor, first of all, is we have a 3-point lead. Second of all, only 33 seconds left, and we are in the double bonus. And the Cardinals can be very aggressive going for the steal or going for the basketball because we've only committed 4 fouls, so we're not going to put Ellinwood at the line.
Multiple fouls to give for the Cardinals. We'd like to see that and the 3-point lead, as you alluded to, Dr. Blake. 52-49 our score with 33 seconds left. Ellinwood has the basketball. They are going to be inbounding on the far side, and Panning will toss it in to Hayes. Hayes swings it to Dole. She takes a quick three, and it's good.
That's just what we didn't like to see. Of course, she set it open for a three. It was contested. The tie game, Cardinals have the ball.
The gym is heating up as the Cardinals have the ball with 18 seconds left. Greer controls the handle out front. She kicks it to Riedel on the far side, who drives quickly inside, kicks it out to Greer. Greer between the rings will drive, and she is going to swing the ball, almost tied up, and gets it to Riedel. Riedel kicks it to Damel, a 2 on the way, no good. Sheehaw with a putback, no good. Ellinwood with the rebound, and that is the way that regulation will end. We are headed to overtime. Our score right now from Ellinwood, 52-all. We will have the overtime right here on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
Daughter could make serious headway toward a well-paying career in a field that they are passionate about while they're still in high school. And how about if they would pay no college tuition on dozens of the required technical courses? Interested? Call Barton Community College today. Find out how you can get driven at Barton.
Rotomix has led the industry for over 20 years by building a quality product and continually improving the design. The staggered rotor is specifically designed to meet the challenges of feeding wet or dry distillers grains. Rotomix, frequently copied, never duplicated.
Like a good neighbor, Kathy Burt State Farm Insurance has always been there to help sponsor Hoisington Cardinal Athletics. She's also there to help you with your insurance coverage, auto, home, health, and life. State Farm is there for you. Kathy Burt State Farm Insurance, South Main, Hoisington.
USD 431 Hoisington Public Schools provides all students an education that supplies necessary skills for
Back in Ellinwood, Neil Oakes with you alongside Dr. Blake Harris. Quickly out the tip, Ellinwood controls, and they go back the other way. And we're trying to decipher what was called on the floor. Dr. Blake Harris, can you decipher it?
I think he called a carry on Dole as she made a move to the paint, but they're still discussing it. And
the referees are going to conference here and talk about the call that was made. The fans on the Ellinwood side of things not happy as all three referees come together, and they were going to call the coaches into conference this one as well.
Well, she made a crossover dribble, a nice move to the free throw line, missed the shot, went down, and the official on the far side came in, given the carry motion, like he called a carry on the crossover dribble. But now they're going to...
Well, they are going to set up for a tip.
They're going to start the overtime over. I still don't know what that was all about there.
Unless... That was definitely something interesting. We have 4 minutes on the clock. We set up, and the tip is away and controlled by Ellinwood. I see what they did. They sent them going the opposite direction.
Oh, there you go. And Ellinwood promptly throws the ball away. That's why they set them up in the opposite way, and that's what it wasn't a carry call. It was a switch them around call.
A reach-in foul is going to be called against Sophie Hayes as Jordan Greer tries to make a move on the outside, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as the Cardinals are in the double bonus. Jordan Greer goes to the line with the game tied at 52.
That might be a deciding factor in the game because the Lady Cardinals are a long way from putting the Eagles at the line except on a shooting foul.
Greer's first shot is up and good. Jordan Greer now with 18 points brings the Lady Cardinals back up by 1, just 11 seconds into the overtime.
Lady Cardinals really on fire from the free throw line.
Second free throw on the way by Greer, and she calmly knocks that one down as well. 19 points for Jordan Greer. It's now a 2-point Lady Cardinal lead. 3:46 left in the overtime, and Ellinwood with the basketball. Skip pass by Hayes, gets it to Ward, now gets it to Panning at the top of the key. Almost a mishandle as Dole still controls it, now gets it to Ward. She tries a 3, no good. Rebound to Riley Kester.
Not sure that's the shot the Ellinwood Eagles coaches wanted them to take. Post player trying to bank off the 3.
Riedel going right into the defender, which is Sophie Hayes, and she picks up the foul, so it is going to be Michaela Riedel going to the line. The fans wanted a charge, but they call it the way they do. It's the 3rd foul against Sophie Hayes, and now Michaela Riedel will shoot 2. First free throw on the way is well short for Michaela. She misses everything, but she will get one more shot at it.
But still 7 out of 9 from the free throw line in the second half and overtime.
Second one is good for Michaela Riedel, her 15th point. It's now a 3-point Lady Cardinal lead with 3:22 left in the overtime. Dole has the basketball at the top of the key. She gets it across, and now she takes a 3 as she gets the ball back, misses everything, but a quick rebound is plucked right out of the air by Sophie Hayes. She puts it back up for 2, points 12 and 13. It's a 1-point Lady Cardinal lead.
What they do best a lot of times, hit that glass.
Quick move inside, nice move by Riedel. Nice dump down to Abby Damel, and she is fouled on the shot.
A great pass off the dribble by Michaela Riedel. Crossover outside the arc, gets to the free throw line, draws defenders to her. Bounce pass to Abby Damel, who's at the line.
Abby Damel comes into this game a 28% free throw shooter, but calmly knocks down the first one.
Big shot by Abby Damel, 9 out of 11 from the free throw line in the second half. The Lady Cardinals right now in this game and in overtime in this game because of just terrific free throw shooting.
They've been very good down the stretch, especially Michaela's ability to create off the dribble. Abby Damel's second free throw is good as well. 4th point for Damel. And here we go back the other way. Here comes Ellinwood. It's 57-54, 3 minutes left of the overtime. Cardinals up by 3. Dole with the basketball at the top of the key. Gets it across to Panning. Right back to Dole. She tries to create off the dribble, and they're swinging it around the perimeter. Now gets it inside to the lane. Here is Sophie Hayes. She goes up for the shot, and she is fouled. 2 shots upcoming for Sophie Hayes.
Gets it in the paint, inside the free throw line, turns on the dribble, takes one dribble into the Cardinal defense, gets fouled, goes to the line.
4th foul on Jordan Greer as Hayes walks to the free throw line. Her first shot is up and good.
Right now, Lady Cardinals enjoy a 2-point lead in overtime, 2:43 left.
57-55, our score. Hayes is eyeing the second free throw, and she knocks that one down as well.
Junior steps up and hits 2 big free throws. They are 8 out of 10 in this second half from the free throw line.
57-56, Lady Cardinals up by 1, 2:40 left in this overtime. Michaela Riedel with the basketball. Kester now controls it between the rings. She looks for Greer. Greer with the ball and swings it across to Michaela Riedel. Riedel surveys the man-to-man defense employed by the Ellinwood Eagles. spin move, nice pass inside, and Damel can't finish at the goal. The rebound is going to be taken, and now a foul. Foul against the Cardinals as Brooke Panning was fouled as she got the rebound, and we'll see who this one is going to be called against.
What a great pass off the dribble by Michaela Riedel. Timeout on the floor.
The foul was charged against Abby Damel, and it's going to be a full timeout. We will take it with them. With 57-56 our score, Lady Cardinals up by 1. You're listening to the Hoisington Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
In which they can learn to their full potential. Hoisington Public Schools.
As a fan, you have a right to enjoy good sportsmanship as well as a responsibility to practice it. Donald E. Reif Jr., attorney at law, reminds you that at all high school sporting events, the student athlete is supposed to be the center of attention, not the fan in the stand. Donald E. Reif Jr., attorney at law, located on Main Street in Hoisington.
The Hoisington Veterinary Hospital, located just south of Hoisington on Highway 281, wishes the Cardinals the best of luck this season. For large and small animal care, you can count on Dr. Dave McMillan and Dr. Lindsay Mitchell, along with the rest of the staff at Hoisington Veterinary Clinic, your other family doctor.
Dr. Blake Harris and staff encourage and support all high school students who participate in extracurricular activities. A positive attitude and teamwork will not only ensure a successful season, but also a long and happy life. Good luck, Cardinals, from the office of Dr. Blake Harris, Hoisington.
Neil Oakes with you alongside Dr. Blake Harris. Our score 57-56. Lady Cardinals up by 1 in overtime.
And one thing about it, as the game goes on, the Lady Cardinals, one more foul will put the Lady Eagles at the line. So they haven't been there except on shooting fouls. Now it will be the next foul call.
Arndt controls the ball for the Lady Eagles. She dribbles and gets a dump down to Hayes. And Hayes dribbles it back out. And a jump pass over to Panning, who will try a 3. Off the mark, no good, but a rebound by Dole gives the Eagles another shot at it. She takes a falling away jump shot that's no good, but a high rebound taken by Michaela Riedel. Riedel really showing her toughness to grab the basketball and rip it away to keep a possession for the Hoisington Cardinals.
If you want the rebound in this game, you have to be ferocious with it.
Riley Kester tries to spin out of trouble, and the ball is taken away. Arndt goes the other way, misses a layup though, and a foul is going to be called. And this one is going to come against, we'll see who they call this one against. Rachel Dole.
Arndt misses an easy look. It's kind of like Abby Damel missed an easy look. Little things a little tense, bang it a little too hard off the glass, and the Lady Cardinals really fight for the rebound and send Riley Kester to the line for 2 shots with the 1-point lead the Lady Cardinals have.
The freshman steps up to the line and knocks down another one. Showing her poise at the line, Riley Kester now has 12 points, extends the Cardinal lead to 2 with 1:43 left.
Are those all from the free throw line?
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
and
that's another.
Another one knocked down, 13 now points for Riley Kester. 1:40 left, 3-point lead for the Cardinals. Swings it outside, Panning, she eyes a 3, but does not take it. Now swings it out to Dole. Dole does have 4 fouls now, and she tries a very deep 3, off the mark, no good, and goes out of bounds, and it is going to go out of bounds off of the shot, so Lady Cardinals will get possession as Sophie Hayes tried to save it and fell to the floor hard. But Lady Cardinals get the ball nonetheless. $1:25 left in this game. We are in overtime in Ellinwood. It's 59-56 right now. Lady Cardinals with the 3-point advantage.
That tough shot that last time, way beyond the arc, off the dribble with a hand in her face. Rachel Dole fires anyway. Cardinals get the rebound, have the ball.
Greer has the basketball, and she has the defense, and that is going to be the foul on Rachel Dole, and if our count is correct, that is going to be her 5th. She is done.
Well, that won't hurt the Cardinals' cause much at all, because she looks to be the only one on the Eagles team who's confident to take the shot. Everyone else is kind of passing up shots, a little bit nervous.
And a very smart move by Jordan Greer as she dribbled the ball right into Dole and forced that 5th foul, and that'll send Dole to the bench. She is done, and Greer now steps to the line to try 2 free throws to extend this 3-point Cardinal lead. Greer eyes this first free throw, spins the basketball, it's up and good.
Lady Cardinals still on fire from the line as they have just, they have so many circles down here, I can't even add them up right now, but Lady Cardinals really 25 out of 30, and now that makes 26 out of 31.
Second free throw by Greer is also good. She has 21 points. It's now a 5-point lead at 61-56, just over a minute left in this game.
And their best shooter on the bench fouled out of the game.
The three-pointer is taken by Ward. She misses badly, but the rebound is taken up, and it is a putback is good by Panning. She gets fouled. She will go to the line to try to make the conventional three-point play.
Yeah, big rebound again off the offensive glass. The Lady Cardinals on the weak side don't screen her off, and they get a conventional try at a three-point play to get right back in this game.
Exactly 1 minute left in the contest. The free throw is up and good for Panning. Her 5th point. It's now a 2-point game. 61-59 our score. Lady Cardinals up by 2.
Everyone shoots on fouls now as everyone's in the 1-and-1 or the double bonus. The Cardinals against full court pressure.
McKellar Riedel breaks the pressure, and she is going to be fouled as she crosses the timeline. McKellar will step up to the free throw line to try a couple of free throws. And this foul is going to be the 4th personal charged against Jenna Snell.
You know, this is a classic battle. The Cardinals barely holding the upper edge as McKellar steps up and hits another free throw. Cardinals squirt ahead. Ellinwood gets a big play, either a three-pointer or a three-pointer at the line on the old-fashioned way. But the Cardinals come back down and do something good. McKellar Riedel hits 2 in a row. The Lady Cardinals have hit their last 8 in a row and have a 4-point lead.
With ice flowing through their veins, they knock them down. A deep three is taken by Panning. That's no good. She misses everything. It goes out of bounds. Lady Cardinals will get possession. 63-59 our score. 46 seconds left, and a timeout will be taken by Ellinwood. A full timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll be back with more from Ellinwood. You're listening to the Hoisington Lady Cardinals on 100.7 Eagle Country at GreatBendPost.com.
Banks are the backbone of the communities they serve, and at Wilson State Bank, they are your neighbors and friends. Inquire at WSB about the lowest home mortgage rates we've seen in years. Home ownership is possible at Wilson State Bank, helping to bring you this Cardinal Sports broadcast. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Missy Fluhoff from Country Place Living, and we are proud to support this local broadcast of Hoisington Sports. At our residence, we provide assisted living and memory care for seniors. At Country Place Living, every effort is made to ensure that you are provided with the very finest and supportive health care. Country Place Living, life as you want it, care as you need it.
Dr. Robin Durrett, General Surgery with Clara Barton Surgical Services in Hoisington, is a proud sponsor of Hoisington Sports. As a member of the community, Dr. Durrett supports all activities at Hoisington High School and wishes the Cardinals the best of luck this season.
Alongside Dr. Blake Harris. A good one that we have right now. Cardinals up by 4. It's 63-59, 46 seconds left in the game, and we are in overtime.
Cardinals have the ball, full court, man-to-man pressure by the Eagles.
Inbounding is Riley Kester. She gets it into Jordan Greer, who is going to be fouled by Thomas. That's going to be her 3rd personal foul, and Greer will step to the line to try to knock down another couple of free throws.
Right now, a 4-point lead, 2-possession game. You get it up to 6 points. Jordan misses one, but, you know, the Lady Cardinals are 23 out of 29 in the second half from the free throw line and have a 4-point lead, have one more free throw coming. 42.4 seconds left in the overtime.
Second free throw is on the way for Greer, and she makes this one. She has now 22 points. It's now 64-59 in favor of the Cardinals with just under 40 seconds left. With the basketball is Ward. She skips it across, and a shot is going to be taken up by Wilt. She misses off the back iron, no good. Put back up by Arndt is no good as well. Greer has the rebound, and she goes quickly the other way, and she is going to be fouled quickly. Foul is going to be against Brooke Panning. That is going to be her 4th personal, and Greer will step right back up to the line with 25.5 seconds left. The Lady Cardinals are up by 5 points.
The Lady Cardinals on fire from the free throw line. 23 out of 29 from the free throw line. 25.
Jordan knocks down the first. She now has 23 points. She will get one more shot at it. Greer dribbling the basketball, spins and sends it airborne. This one is good as well.
Timeout on the floor.
Looking very poised are the Hoisington Lady Cardinals. We will just keep this one right here with 25.5 seconds remaining. The Lady Cardinals are up by 7. The score right now is 66-59.
26 out of 32 from the free throw line in the second half, and the Lady Cardinals were 15 out of 20 in the first half. That's just unreal free throw shooting. Everyone's shooting free throws well, particularly McKella Riedel and Jordan Greer, and then you throw in a 28% free throw shooter in Abby Damel, who calmly steps up and hits 2. Unbelievable free throw shooting. That's why the Cardinals have a 7-point lead right now in overtime. 25.5 seconds left.
The last 10 points by Jordan Greer have all been at the free throw line, and Riley Kester, of her 13 points, 11 of them have come from the free throw line, Dr. Blake Harris.
Yeah, and a couple key possessions. Ellinwood a little panicky, only down by 3 at the time. Takes a three-pointer like 4 feet beyond the arc, and the Lady Cardinals get fouled and hit 2 more free throws.
Ellinwood quickly goes up ahead. Ward tries a 3. This one's off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Arndt. Her putback is also, this one actually rolls back in, hits the back iron, bounces high, and bounces in. So now a 5-point game. We got 12.2 seconds left. 66-61 is our score. Lady Cardinals up by 5. We will just keep this one here at the Ellinwood High School gym.
You know, Ellinwood calls timeout after they get the putback on an offensive rebound. Their coach saying, we have to go for the steal. 12.2 seconds left. The first thing we do, go for the steal. If we don't get the steal, we have to foul immediately. And then see what happens.
We will see if the Lady Cardinals can keep up their stellar free throw shooting, as they have made many, as you were alluding to earlier, Dr. Blake Harris, just shooting so well from the free throw line. You think they worked on those in practice this week?
I don't know, but 26 out of 32 from the free throw line in the second half. More than likely, we're going to be shooting free throws again. Ellinwood's going to really try to go for the steal right off the inbounds pass. That's what coaches do, and then if they don't get it, they foul immediately.
Riedel will trigger for the Cardinals, and she sends it deep to Jordan Greer. Greer has a wide open layup, and she slows it down, goes up, and she is fouled. Greer goes up with the layup the other way. She is fouled and will now go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. 8.4 seconds left in the contest.
You know, great play. The long ball called by the Cardinals as we have a 1-4 set out of bounds, then 1-4 right inside the baseline. We have a screen down low, and Jordan Greer goes long. Riley Kester, a perfect pass to hit Jordan at midcourt. She goes in off the dribble to get the layup, gets fouled. Is at the line. 8.4 seconds left. The Cardinals up by 5.
First free throw is good for Greer. She knocks down another one. That's 25 points. Fouling Greer on the play was Blake Wilt, and that was her 5th as well. So the second Ellinwood Eagle takes a seat on the bench after fouling out. Second free throw now upcoming for Greer. She misses this one off the iron. It's no good. And Snell controls the rebound for Ellinwood. She runs quickly the other way with 5 seconds left. Arndt takes a shot inside the arc, banks it in. That's good. And there's an attempted timeout to be called by Ellinwood, as the clock actually ran out, but I think he did get the timeout awarded before the clock ran out. The score is 67-63 right now in favor of the Lady Cardinals.
I don't think there's a play you can call that's a catch and shoot that'll give you 4 points unless you throw a baseball pass and get fouled, make the shot, and then tie the game with a free throw.
We will see how much time they put back on the clock here, as they will now put, it looks like a second, 1.2 seconds they will put on the clock. Ellinwood did call the timeout. It was a full timeout. We're just keeping it right here at the Ellinwood gym. Lady Cardinals up by 4 points right now, 67-63, and they are looking poised to take this victory on the Ellinwood court in overtime, Dr. Blake Harris.
Now Tawny Arndt coming in, a 5'5" player. She has really shown some poise. Out there on the floor right now is the player that showed the most poise, able to get the second shot off the glass. But again, we're down to the same scenario. Cardinals up by 4, have the ball, 1.2 seconds left, have to get the ball inbounds, and then they'll be fouled right away.
Jordan Greer gets the inbound from Riley Kester, and she is fouled immediately. There are 0.2 seconds on the clock. Greer runs down to the other end. She will take a couple free throws, and the Lady Cardinals will just back off and stand on the other end of the court. So Greer will shoot the 2 free throws with 0.2 seconds left and a 4-point lead.
I can't think of any scenario that the Lady Cardinals could lose this basketball game. A 4-point lead, 0.2 seconds left. That's a catch and shoot.
First free throw is good for Greer. 26 points for her, and I think Mandy Mason's thinking the exact same thing as you are as she's smiling at Coach Bruce Cooper down there, thinking they have this victory wrapped up.
I would say so. Coach Cooper's still pointing out what to do, but right now as Jordan hits both of them, and that's the game.
The game is now over. The clocks read 0-0, and the Hoisington Lady Cardinals come up with an upset of the Ellinwood Eagles. The final score here in Ellinwood, 69-63. Lady Cardinals win it by 6. We'll wrap this one up and have statistics for you, all that and more, coming up in our post-game show brought to you by the Hoisington Dairy Queen. So stick with us right here on 100.7 Eagle Country and GreatBendPost.com.
When you're not performing at the top of your game, Clara Barton Therapy Services can evaluate and design a treatment program that will keep the Cardinal athletes and their supporters in the game. Therapy Services, Clara Barton Hospital and Medical Clinic.
Great Bend Feeding, ILS Farms, and Innovative Livestock Services are pleased to help sponsor Hoisington Cardinal Sports on KHOK. To the players, parents, coaches, and patrons, all the best this season and in the future from Innovative Livestock Services, ILS Farms, and Great Bend Feeding.